it's me, Nina, and I had to go to another doctor's appointment today. This one's for the dreaded colonoscopy. No, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I do want to put this out there that if anybody has not had one, especially when you get to be a certain age, you really need to. You really need to take care of your health, and that's a big part of your health. And I guess that colon cancer is the number 2 cancer that will kill, so especially if it's not found, early enough. But so I just wanted to kind of put that out there, and I wanted to say that with our new doctor, he's not a surgeon, so he had to recommend us to, or refer us to, a surgeon that does the colonoscopies. And I actually had a lady doctor today. She was very, very nice, and I told her the last time I had a colonoscopy, which I had forgotten how long. This is my problem. If I have anything done, it just seems like it's not been that long ago. It was 2017. So yeah, we need to really keep up on those things, especially if you have any type of problem. And the last time that I had a colonoscopy, which was in 2017, my old doctor did it. He was always the one that took care of doing, he was also a surgeon, so he took care of that for us. Well, I ended up waking up, and I was extremely in pain, and the nurse was wiping my tears, and the doctor and me were talking back and forth. I was totally awake, and like I said, it was very, very painful. Well, today, because my old doctor retired, I was talking to the new doctor, and I told her, I said, my biggest fear is waking up. And she said, oh no. She said, she looked at my chart and she said, oh, I see who your doctor was. She said, we don't do it like that anymore. She said he was an old type of doctor, trained, years before her. He was probably in his 60s, which is not old, but for a doctor learning new techniques and all that stuff, it is old. But anyway, she said when he was trained, they were trained that the doctor, the surgeon, they were the ones that would take care of the putting you to sleep. And then they would be doing their job with the microscope and all that, looking, through the colon, and their job was also to take care of the patient. So most of the time, they would have the nurses, which are not honestly trained to be anesthesiologists. So therefore, they would do things, to comfort the patient if they woke up, but they weren't able to give more drugs or whatever to put you back to sleep. So she said that's not done anymore. As those doctors retire, all of the newer ones coming up, they will have an anesthesiologist at the head of the bed like any other surgeon does. Any surgery you have, the surgeon doesn't do both of those jobs. So I was tickled to death to hear that. So I told her, I said, oh, that puts my mind so much at ease. I was so thankful to hear that from her. So, yep, it's scheduled for January 24th. And I just wanted to say my new doctor had given me that cologuard. And I did that just a few weeks ago, and it came back positive. Well, there is a 12% chance that the cologuard could come back with a false reading, but it's still a very effective tool that they use nowadays. And I'll go ahead and insert a picture here of what the kit looks like. Okay, so that you do that and you send it in, and then within, a week or 2 weeks, you hear back, and negative or positive. And what it does is it not only checks for blood that could be in your stool, and that could be also caused from, hemorrhoids or polyps or anything, but instead of only checking for that, it also checks for any of the cells. Like as you have a bowel movement, your stool goes through your intestines and all that, and the cells from your colon are shed constantly, just like all other cells in our body. But anyway, it will pick up on those cells, and if there would be any type of a cancer cell or anything, it would show up through this Cologuard, the test. So that's what happened with actually Steve and mine both. Steve will have his procedure, colonoscopy, in February, and like I said, mine's in January the 24th, and it's totally done different. Now I'm just going to be doing the Docalax. I think that she said there was like 4 pills. Yeah, 4 Docalax tablets, and then you drink let's see, what is it? A Miralax with 64 ounces of sports drink like Gatorade, as long as it's not red or purple, so that it doesn't die, and no milk and all that type of stuff. But so anyway, this is just my little handy dandy video to try to get you guys to realize too that let's take care of ourselves, and we're not getting any younger. So I've had, like I said, many polyps removed, and I'm not sure why some people are more prone to get them, but the last time that I had them removed, they were, my old doctor told me that if I would have waited even up to if I would have waited a year, it would have been cancer. So it was like a pre-cancer polyp. So I'm kind of glad to be, getting this done again and making sure that if they find them, they remove them.